Let's take a look at this problem. We got 9x squared plus 6x equals -2, and use quadratic formula. First off, we have to have 0 on one side. So I'm going to take that -2 and move it to the left side, and it becomes a +2. Now identify our a, b, and c. A is whatever's in front of our x squared, which is 9. B is what's in front of our x, which is 6. And c is our constant term, our number at the end, which is 2. And we got x is equal to -b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. I'll go through and replace all my variables with parentheses before I plug in my numbers. Now I'm going to plug 6 in for the b. A we said was 9, so I'll plug 9 in for the a. And c we said was 2, so I'll put 2 in for the c. So that gives us -6 plus or minus square root, 6 squared is 36, minus 4 times 2 is 8, times 9 is 72, over 18, which gives us -6 plus or minus square root of -36 over 18. Always simplify your radicals at any point in the process. -36 is -1 times 6 times 6 over 18. Now remember, we're looking for a pair of something. Here's a pair of 6's, so it can come out as a single 6. And this -1 will come out as an I. So we got -6 plus or minus 6i over 18. Now since we have an I, we're going to split it up. The real part separate from the imaginary part. So I got -6 over 18 plus or minus 6 over 18i, which gives us -1/3 plus or minus 1/3 I. Now as I was reading the instruction, and I know that's what you have here. As I was reading the instructions, it said type your answer in that form, use a comma to separate answers as needed, which tells me that what they're looking for is they're looking for these separate. It's like a period you had there at the end too. Maybe it might have took the plus or minus. Maybe that period at the end is what messed it up. I don't know. Unless I was comma, my eyes are bad. So -1/3 plus 1/3 I. And final check. Okay. I'm not sure what it was. Might have been that character you had at the end. It might have been the fact you didn't split these up. Since it told us to use a comma to separate the answers, I'm assuming they'd want you to have it in this form.